This is part two of the earlier post on creating efficient trends on radionic devices as well as tachyon units. Now, there were some questions that were posed asking for an actual walkthrough to explain the process, as the top level overview might not have been clear for everybody. So here we have a radionic device. And before you follow the discussion, I would recommend that you watch the prior video, otherwise this might not make sense. This is a radionic device and it is used to broadcast energy either remotely to an individual, wherever the individual is on the planet, or to crystal, water, or any other substance that you decide to imprint it with. There are several what we call rate books out in the wild. This one is specifically known as the Delaware rate book. And inside this book are 15,000 rates corresponding to 15,000 different remedies and conditions that a person might be experiencing. It also contains rates or symbolical digital representations of organs, the etheric bodies, and other uh, uh, body parts of the human physique. Now, if you were interested in creating a remedy for a specific situation and you wanted to use that remedy over and over without having to go through the usage of a radionic device in the future, it would be straightforward. The way I do it and the way I've been doing it for years is this. First, I would be procuring myself crushed gemstones or crushed crystal. That would be my second priority, but my first priority would be fine powdered quartz sand, as this would hold more of the charge and it can hold a greater number of programs. Let's say, for instance, we would like to treat a specific condition. Let's say a heart problem. So we're talking about high cholesterol and maybe heart a fatty heart issue. Maybe the heart chakra is also out of whack. What we do first is we consult the rate book for rates or programs that are pertinent to the heart condition that we have and that we want to imprint into the sand. So, for instance, let's look at five different issues that we can program. And after looking at the book, I found that cholesterol might be related to the issues I'm trying to heal. We also have the heart chakra, the heart itself. We have rates for heart nerves, and we have fatty heart. Now, looking at the rate book, we see that the rate for cholesterol is 40459. So, in order to begin the programming, we put the um, the medium that we want to program onto the center of the emission plate, and then we program the numbers of the rates in sequence across the radionic device. So let's do cholesterol first. So 40459, that would be 4, 0, 4, 5, and 9. So the first set of rates have been programmed. The next remedy that we want to program into the sand would be the heart chakra, which is 6992. So we program that in the second row of dial. 6, 9, 9, 2. Then let's assume that we want to impact the heart favorably, and the rate for the heart itself is 5238. So programming that, we go 5, 2, 3, 8. Let's assume for now that those are the only remedies that we seek to impart into this substance, and we want to program it permanently. All we then have to do is to turn on the device and make a remedy. So when the device is working, and regardless of the manufacturer, I found that programming should take at least 4 minutes. However, it would be better to douse the appropriate time. It can take as long as 20 minutes, and for me, I would run a imprinting process for that long, because I want to ensure that all the intents that are represented by the rates would be imprinted. And once this is done, you turn off the machine, and then to ensure that the programming stays on permanently, I would use a beta coil, which is created by Kelly Research Technologies. It is also known as a bifilar coil. I would put a tensor coil around it, then I would keep the substance atop of the coil for a certain period of time, so that would be 7 to 20 minutes as well. When that time period elapses, you can rest assured that the programming will stay permanently, regardless if it is bombarded by heavy magnetic fields, X-rays, and similar ambient transmissions. In a follow-up video, I will demonstrate how to do this using a unit that does not rely on dials, such as the Evolution, which I have created, and other devices created by Ernie Vega, an old friend back in the day. And it is a much simpler process. However, it will take a little bit more creativity, especially when you utilize sigils. Thank you for listening.